currently 4:14 in the morning out here in Ohio, and we are starting our trek to New York. So the next time you will hear from me is from New York. We got a lot of good content coming for you guys. Here we are, beautiful New York. Beautiful. 7-3 made it like a champ as always, even though every mile is a gamble with it. The beautiful, beautiful Whopper wagon. Good to be home. So this video, we are working on this for a majority of the video, and we'll probably do some other shenanigans too. Maybe I'll do another video as well. But yeah, we got a bunch of work coming for this. We're gonna try to tear it all down and possibly get the engine out of it, engine and trans out of it, because we also have a Cummins ready to, well, not ready at all, but we have a Cummins swap coming. As you can see, it's buried under some stuff. Got a new rad support for the first gen, but yeah, Cummins build, the Nissan head. Let's go take a look at the Nissan. I know the hay needs to be cut real bad. Here she is, blown engine. It's where it's been sitting. It's pretty bad. I know I tried to film it last time, but we do have the head off of it, and it's not looking too hot. Cylinder 4. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know, at j2.tv, j2t.v, j2tv on Instagram. You see when I took the head off of it, cylinder 4 was completely, the rod was just completely broken. So I tried making a video of me pulling the engine out, but it was just a huge shit show. You can see, I think I got some rats living in there or something. Probably because I took that trans boot off, but there's the valve cover. Drift build is definitely put on hold until the first gen gets some love, but we should pull the cab off of this and maybe attempt to fix the frame, or we might have to get a new drift build. I don't know if this is really worth it. This is kind of like a field beat the shit out of it truck, because I did beat the shit out of it for a while. But nonetheless, we'll see what happens when we get further into working on junk, which everything I own is. But God, I really hope they cut this fucking hay. But yeah, we got plenty of work coming. We're gonna try to get this all torn down so it looks like we had some progress done, and then we're gonna probably mock up some plans and get some of the Cummins tore down. Get the Cummins torn down, because I'm gonna take some parts off of that and sell them, because we're doing a P-pump swap. For anyone who doesn't know, it's a 2002 24 valve Cummins that I bought blown up. Well, blown up. Needed a head gasket and a crank seal. So I bought it a couple years back, maybe 2 years ago. Bought it 2 years ago, and we're gonna do a P-pump build on it. P-pump 24 valve. We're gonna put it in here. P-pump 24 valve in this truck with a 5-speed NV 4500 behind it, because it's already got the standard setup. See that mint shift knob? So we got to keep it standard, of course. So we'll definitely we're gonna change the axles up. I got a lot of plans for it. I'll explain the plans at later dates or later in this video. But yeah, I'm excited. Let's see what this week entails and see how much shit we can fuck up. Alright guys, so it is a couple days later. Had some sidetracked stuff. I worked on it for a little bit. Forgot to set up the recorder. But it's a couple days later. Had to actually help my dad put a water pump in his car. And I've just been trying to catch up with people. But we got the hood off, we got the cowl off, we're starting to take the fenders off, got the grill out, the hood's sitting over there, and we're gonna take this fender off. We're replacing both fenders. Got the grill off. The grill is kind of junk over there, it's broken. We got the headlight things out with the blinkers, so we'll throw that out. We gotta still cut the bed bolts off, but I'm gonna set up the GoPro. I got a GoPro. We're gonna set some GoPro footage up while I take the rest of this apart, or take some more parts off of it. And yeah, so that'd be pretty neat. First time using the GoPro, so if you guys let me know how you like it. But yeah, we're gonna try to get the fenders off, and then try to get this rad support off, and then maybe pull the engine and trans. I started this on Friday evening, and it is now Saturday. Did I start it on Friday? No, I started on Thursday, I think. Thursday I started it on, yeah. Thursday evening is Saturday. Yesterday I had something going on, so, but we're gonna get this all taken apart tomorrow, which is Sunday. That's Father's Day. Spend some time with the old man. Probably get another late night. It's already evening time now, so I'm only gonna get a couple hours of sunlight, maybe like an hour of sunlight left. So I'm gonna try to crank on this the most I can, and then start right back on it Monday. So probably won't get much time to work on it tomorrow, but if I do, I'll make sure I set up the recorder. But if not, Monday is a new week. We'll get that cranked out, and we'll get her done. Alright, this is the first time using this GoPro here. First time. Let's see if I have it adjusted right. Might turn it down just a little bit more. That should be good. Alright, let's get this uncovered. Yeah, I borrowed this tarp from my girlfriend, so thank you for letting me use that. This door doesn't open anymore because the fender's jammed up in it. I don't want to ruin the door because the doors are still good. Okay, I might need tools. I just put all my tools away. This tool is a godsend. This fender should come right off. Yep, it is about to come right off too. I don't know what's holding it on still. Is there bolts down there? I don't know, I've never taken off a fender before. Oh, there's a bolt down there. That makes sense. Not really, but this thing's probably gonna fall on me. Will you come off now? No, what the fuck? Is there another one? Shouldn't be connected to anything up here, except for a little rust. But we're gonna have to break that off. There we go. Ooh. Hey now. Okay. I don't know how to take that out of there. Is there another bolt I missed? I think there is, bastard. Yeah, there's two. Cool. Alright, well, let's take this fucking out first, if I can figure out how. At least the door opens now. Ow. I think it's gotta get unhooked from where? Inside the dash. Alright. Well, it's out. Alright. Unplug it from the radio. And that's where it stops. Awesome. Put that back up for just a quick second and try to get this wire out of here. Where is it getting caught up? Oh, right there. There we go. Alright. It's out now. Bam. Holy Christ. Whoops. God damn, there's just rust flying everywhere. Let me prop this back up so I don't die. Actually, let me just put one of these back in, just so it holds it. There we go. Jesus Christ. Next. That one wasn't so bad. Let's take this fender off now. Christ. Whew. Finally. Whew. Yeah, that is junk. We're gonna need new these. You could probably make these. Whew. That's one side. Let's crank on the next. Okay. So we got that off. I was just watching that GoPro footage over again, seeing how good the quality actually was. So now we need small sockets to take all this stuff off. So we'll get cranking on that. This needs to come off. Cripes. Oh boy. Yep, creates. Oh, it is 5/16. What do you know? That's got to be BCM harness. or something. Maybe for gauges. I don't really know what that is. Ugh. EGR, something to do with air control, air sensors. I don't fucking know. Ah, that fell in there. That's good. Take these out. That's off. Don't worry about that. Alright. I think everything else is unhooked from it. Oh, I take that out. That light bulb. There you go. Little light bulb down in there. I don't know if you can see it. I start taking all these bolts out. It's all of them, I believe. Now I gotta get the bottom ones. Well, I'll get this top one too. Easy enough. I don't know why that one's smaller. That's kind of ass. Not gonna lie. I really hope that's not stripping. Can't even see. Ah, of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Come on, you bastard. Nope, that's stripped too. Awesome. Just wonderful. I think all three of these top ones are. Alright guys, I'm back. It is actually Tuesday, not Monday. It's actually Tuesday. It rained pretty bad yesterday. As you probably can't tell, but I just took the tarp off. And it rained pretty bad. So, we're gonna continue working. I'm gonna hook the grinder up. We're just gonna start off on the GoPro. And my phone's being a little fucky. So I'm just gonna set the GoPro up on a tripod. And switch from tripod to the head cam. But we gotta cut these bolts off. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, cut them bolts right off. Yeah, take them off. And then we can get the fender off. I gotta figure out, there's a bolt underneath there too. It needs to be cut underneath that part of the fender. And this can come off. Then we can start taking core support off and just start taking everything off. I'm gonna try to take the engine harness off, put that somewhere, and then maybe we can get the engine out. I'm hoping to at least have that fender off. It's early in the morning. It's not really early. It's probably like 10:30. So I'm thinking if we knock a couple hours out, we could probably get the whole front out and ready, and then maybe start disassembling, getting ready to take the engine out if we can. Worst comes worst, the engine can stay in there, but I kind of want to get everything out and try to get it covered because it did rain, and you know, I got connectors open and everything. I don't want to have them get all ruined. So, but anyway, I'm gonna go set up the grinder, and we'll come back with this set up on the tripod, so you can watch me cut bolts. Okay, so there's a bolt. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but let me get down in here. This bolt right here, this 1/2-inch socket keeps spinning on it. So I got some turbo sockets, as you call them, or you would call them. Let's see if I can find it. Bingo. I got bolt removers, so we're gonna try to get this out of here with these. Hopefully it works. Alright, so we got that fender off. It took a little longer than I thought. There was just some bolts that I missed and everything, but we got that off. Inner fender well still looks kind of decent. I'm gonna try to save it. That fender still looks pretty good too, but I'm getting 2 brand new fenders, so I might try to sell this one. Not sure. A little dirty on the inside. Keeping that module because I don't know what module that is. I don't know if it's for the body harness or the engine harness. But yeah, we got that taken care of. Let's now start taking out all these wires for the rat support and get the rat support out of here. And then engine and trans is next, hopefully. I think we might be able to get it done. It definitely needs to be moved out of this spot because This is my mom's parking spot. And she's getting pretty pissed that it's not moved out of her spot yet. But hopefully we can get the engine and trans out. I think it'll be easier to pull it with the front rat support out. So we'll get working on that. And then it'll be ready to start mocking up Cummins in it and everything. Start ordering new parts. I want to try to get the cab off too, but that's at a later date. Still gotta take the bed off. Bed needs to come off too. So I'm hoping to get the bed off. We might wait on the engine and trans so I can get the bed off. There's a lot of cutting I gotta do there. So yeah, I think I want to start on the bed. I only got a couple bolts left to cut on the bed, and that can come out. So I think I might do that, and then get my engine crane out and lift it up. So I'll figure out what I want to do. Okay people, I'm here to tell you why you should never buy rusty New York trucks. You see this? This is the spare tire. Yeah. You see underneath, this is the spare tire bracket, the cross member thing. And this is a rusty ass Dodge. And this is what I had to cut to get it down, so I can get the spare tire out, so I can get to the last 2 bed bolts. Fuck you, New York trucks. You guys suck. Never live in the Rust Belt, people. It's awful. I hope this build is worth it. Alright guys, so I got the bed off. I wish I had my camera on. I didn't film it. Taking the bed off. I took it off, as you can see, with the engine crane. Put a picture up on my Instagram a couple days ago. Well, by the time this will be uploaded, it'll be a couple days ago, but I did put it up this morning of this video. Well, of this part of the video. So, yeah, I got the bed off. It doesn't even look that bad. The frame's still pretty solid. It gets pretty bad back in the back here, but up front it's pretty clean. It's just some surface. We'll get a power washer and we'll power wash all the heavy shit off before we do anything. Gotta take this bumper off. Bunch of stuff. I had to cut that spare tire bracket. That cross member, that was quite the event. But yeah, there's a lot of rust everywhere. Gotta get rid of this bed. Gotta get rid of that fender. Keeping the tailgate, because tailgate's still decent. I could probably fix some of the dents in there. I did nick the cab a little bit. You probably can't, I don't know if you can tell or not, but right there, that's the only nick. I nicked the cab. Right, those 2 places I nicked the cab. Other than that, not much looks like it needs to be done. I need to, this cab corner's still good. I think the cab corner on that side's bad, so I have to fix that. 2 new fenders. Not much has been really done in this video, so I think maybe I'll take the front rat support off, or I just might move it back into its spot. But other than that, we're getting a bunch done. Getting a bunch done. I'm gonna go hopefully and grab a forklift down at the farm, and we'll I'll throw on the GoPro. I'm letting the GoPro charge up a little bit. I'll throw on the GoPro and we'll move this in the backyard next to the drift truck, so it's out of the way and my mom doesn't get mad. But yeah, that should be interesting. So hopefully I'll be back with that. Okay, so new plan. Since the forklift decided not to start, we're just gonna tow it with my truck. Just gonna drag it. Yeah, I might mess up the driveway, but it's getting seal coated next month, so I don't really care. But yeah, we're just gonna drag it back into the yard because I need to get it out of the driveway. Okay, so that plan didn't go as well as I thought it was gonna. I got to about right there, and the bed just started to twist up. So I flipped it over. That's what all that garbage over there is. I flipped it over and drug it all the way. It's out behind the Nissan. But yeah, I'll go and show you where it is. Nice hood for sale. Doubt anyone would want it, but it is a good hood. I'm just not using it anymore. Going a different route on the hood. But over yonder, Nissan. Good old drift truck. Bed. Yeah, so this is where it sits. I flipped it back over and put the rest of the shit in there. But yeah, that's where it's gonna sit till I find a way to scrap it. And now I gotta get the battery out of this to put it in the red truck to move it, so I can move it out of that spot. So it turns out that battery's dead as shit. So I'm gonna jump it with the dirty 7.3. So I'll be right back after I hook this up. Alright, she's all hooked up. So we're gonna give her a crank. Hopefully it'll start. Oh, like a glove. Like a glove. I don't know why I said like a glove, but she started. Has like no gas in it. This is all for sale. Engine and transmission are for sale. 45,000 original miles. It's just got some old gas in it. Axles are for sale. Dana 60 rear, Dana 44 HD front. 45,000 miles. The odometer does work, indeed. No gas. Runs strong. Has never given me an issue. 4-speed manual, 4-wheel drive. It's a good power unit. But we're going Cummins, so we don't need it. Alright, I'm gonna unhook that, move that, and I'll be back once we're ready to move. Alright. Like no gas. Jesus. I forgot my tripod in the house, but thing has no brakes. It's the reason why it was wrecked. I blew a brake line and crashed. But first, just let the clutch out. Hopefully that shit doesn't fall off. I just gotta move it over there. Steers really good. Doesn't feel loose, but reverse all the way down. This is gonna be difficult. Ah, there we go. Powerhouse. I love this shift knob. This shift knob is staying with me forever. It's going on the Cummins once it's done. That's all she wrote. That's enough work for this brake. I can honestly say I'm kind of proud of the progress I've gotten done with being home and having to see everyone and get a lot of things done other than working on my truck. Being in college kind of limits my work on this, but I did get a lot done. I tore the bed off, got the fenders off. I didn't get the engine and transmission out, but that's okay. So yeah, this is how it's going to sit for a while until I can get the engine and transmission out, get the cab off, and get the axles off. It's going to be a while, but progress is progress no matter how small the progress may be. But I got a lot done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry I didn't record much as I thought I was going to. There's a lot of times where I just wanted to get it done. I didn't have the camera handy, and I didn't have anyone to film for me. It's kind of hard just setting up tripods and everything. You know, it might be easier to have a cameraman, but I'm just a one-man show. So for being one person, getting all this done in just a couple of days, a few hours at a time, I say I did pretty good. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos of me working on junk and hopefully some more shenanigans going on.